Hey everyone, how's it going? You know, lately I've been doing a bunch of WrestleMania videos, and I thought I'd take a break this week from that, and just talk about something different. And the really only thing different than WrestleMania during WrestleMania season is the little news. And I don't mind talking about that stuff. It's nice to take a break from Mania every now and then. I know it sounds bad in some fans' opinions, but I mean it's just how it is. You get sick and tired of talking about Rock and Cena, or CM Punk and Jericho, or even Daniel Bryan and Sheamus. And it's like I want to save all that stuff for WrestleMania, and it would be nice to go in depth more and more each week until WrestleMania. But at the same time, I figure I'm going to do one huge ass WrestleMania video. It'll be a half hour long. And I literally just made that up right now that it'll be a half hour long. So it'll probably be the week of WrestleMania, obviously. A nice little predictions video saying, who I want to win and why. Might be longer, might be shorter than 30 minutes, but it's going to be around 30 minutes, let's just say. So it's going to be a huge ass video. And my iPad is going to hate me for when I have to upload that. But, anyway, so taking a break from WrestleMania talk, just something small and minor, and so this is only going to be a short video this week, but ECW, my all-time favorite wrestling promotion, Extreme Championship Wrestling from 1993 to 2001, and if you want to count WWE's reincarnation of it in 2006, which a lot of people don't because it wasn't hardcore and all that, and I understand, that's fine, whatever. So from 2006 to 2011, or 2010, I'm sorry, that ECW too. But the DVD, from what I understand, will be called, like, oh my god, the greatest ECW matches in history or something, but it's only going to be of original ECW. Now, that's fine. I mean, you can't fault them for doing that, but to me, at the same time, the original ECW did have a lot of good matches, and people really don't seem to get that. I mean, off the top of my head, I can the New Breed versus the Originals, Hardcore Holly versus Rob Van Dam in Extreme Rules, Big Show versus Mark Henry in Extreme Rules. I mean, even the last Extreme Rules match they had between Christian and Ezekiel Jackson. So the new ECW did have its moments, but I think it's easier for people to pick out the negative with the new ECW than it was to, pick out the good in it. And that blows my mind. I mean, it's like, come on, look, it wasn't supposed to be like the original ECW. It wasn't supposed to be every single match as Extreme Rules. It wasn't supposed to always last with the brick cardboard cutout exploding entrance, or whatever you want to call that. It wasn't supposed to always have the ECW logo in the middle of the ring. It wasn't supposed to have any of that. It was supposed to be just a 13 episode season that actually got picked up by Sci-Fi for a week-to-week show. And I think people were kind of quick to judge it. Like, yeah, it wasn't hardcore, but let's look past that. Let's actually view the wrestling content. And I thought the wrestling was brilliant in it. But, I mean, there's always going to be people who disagree, and I'm sure there will be even more people that disagree with that, which is fine. I mean, everyone has their own opinion, so, I'm not going to say mine's right and yours is wrong, but, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is, I guess. But, anyway, the ECW DVD will be hosted by Joey Styles. He put that on his Twitter page, and I think this should be it with ECW. I thought Hardcore Justice, the TNA pay-per-view, I thought that should have been it. Because I think now it's really starting to run its course. Like, I get it. ECW was great. ECW was amazing. And hey, I'll be the first to tell you, I'll go back and watch anything from when they were Eastern Championship Wrestling to when they were on TNN, or even Guilty as Charged 2001. I'll watch any of it again. I don't care. It was awesome to me. It was, to me, the original ECW, nothing's going to beat it because it had that that feel of like, yeah, we're going to kick your ass and we're going to show you why we're better than you, you know, towards wrestling nowadays isn't anything like that. But even with, you know, WWE, when they call themselves a sports entertainment show, or with Ring of Honor that calls themselves a wrestling show, there's nothing that gives that wrestling feel like the original ECW. And, you know, I mean, I'm not going to say I'll pre-order it, because I definitely won't, but I'll definitely get it. And, you know, maybe I'll even do a review video of it. I don't know. It depends, I guess. But, in terms of what matches should be on it, well, I think the biggest one, and you're an idiot if you don't agree with me, is, I believe it was 93 or 94, Tommy Dreamer versus Sandman in a Singapore Cane match. And, look, it's 2012, but going back to 1993 and to see Tommy Dreamer with all of those cuts on his back from that Singapore Cane, there's just nothing like it. And I don't know if this match will be on it or not. I hope it is, but I'm really hoping the match between Taz and Mike Awesome for the ECW title, where Taz was under contract to WWE at the time, and Mike Awesome basically showed up on WCW show and stirred up some controversy. You know, that, the fan cam footage, I hope that is on the DVD. I doubt it will be, but yeah, it's one of those moments in wrestling that will just not happen again. I mean, that's really all there is to it. It just won't happen. But, yeah, I mean, definitely Bill Alfonso and Beulah McGillicuddy. That's another match. I mean, I know I'm naming all the matches from the Rise and Fall of ECW DVD, and I'm sure someone's going to point that out. The reason is because those matches were the most, you know, important part of the legacy of ECW. You know, it's not like they just threw those matches in there for no apparent reason. Look, I mean, there's one guy in particular in ECW that I could not watch to this day, and that's New Jack. New Jack is, well, he's two things. One, he's the most violent mother effer on the planet, and number two, outside of using weapons, New Jack, to me, couldn't wrestle. I mean, it's like, yeah, great, you can hit someone with a light tube, or congratulations, you can hit someone with a chair, or, you know, whatever. Okay, I mean, to me, it's been done before. I mean, you're a violent mother effer, you know, we get that. But to me, he just offered nothing else. And it's a shame, because I think if New Jack worked on his wrestling ability, he could have been amazing. The 187 was pretty sweet, though. But, so, I mean, like I said, people are gonna have their opinions on the DVD and what content should be on it. I think what they should do, and I doubt they will, reach out to the former ECW guys who are free agents right now. Reach out to them and have them come in and maybe, like, you know, do a little intro to the matches, so like Sabu or Sandman or Ryan, or I don't know if Rhino's under contract to Ring of Honor, but, you know, if he's not, get Rhino. You know, get anyone you can to help host the DVD, because I think it would make it just that much better. So, anyway, yeah, that's, you know, my thoughts. You know, what do you guys think about it? Do you think they shouldn't do another ECW video? Do you think, you know, it would be nice to see the greatest matches, or do you think it's just time to move on in general? So, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next week.